Welcome everyone to another stream. Hopefully keep it a short one tonight, maybe an hour long or something. But hey Alex, how's it going? Not too bad yourself? So we're gonna do some more server play. I know Killer was on. I'm not sure what he was doing. Looks like he's been moving some stuff around. He did update some stuff. Oh, what is that? That must be Flax. Yeah, we'll have to see what he was doing. I'm not sure. So this is our P's, 28%. Well, actually, should probably get some rollers. We should be rolling. You seem like I got forced? No, no. I just got home not too long ago. We're gonna start seeding again tomorrow, so I just filled the drill up. Go first thing tomorrow again. Oh. Think. So he obviously moved that drill that I had. Hoping he found where I put him. Clearly, I don't think he did. Not sure where the other drill's at. I'll just tab around. Hey, button. Yeah, I probably will do some rolling. I just gotta unmute. There we go. Gotta unmute that. Just gotta find. How's it going? So, just trying to figure out what Killer was doing. He updated the tractors and the drill. I'm not sure why. Oh, see, he went to a completely different field. Wish he would went to the one that I had the other drill in. Oh well. I'm not sure what he updated them though. Maybe he put in like, maybe he did interior lighting. Oh, he did. Then he put monitors in. Oh, what a funny guy. Did interior lighting. So everything lights up. And he put some monitors in the seed tractors. Crazy. I kind of figured that's what he did. I'm not sure what he did with the drill. The drill had an update too. Not sure what he did to it. So I guess we're planting canola here. And I guess we're gonna do that field first. Mind you, we can just keep one in there. Could get this guy doing a field. It's tough to say. This one's a little bit different. Oh, there he is.
Oh, how you doing, Killer?
There we go. I was wondering what you did. I seen the tractors updated, but I see you got interior lighting in them. What did you update on the drills?
Adjusted the fertilizer rates higher.
Oh, okay. So they go down a little bit more faster.
Yep.
I was gonna say, yeah, the crops are going down pretty good, but yeah, the fertilizer was a little slow.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just leave it. I'll update it tomorrow.
Okay.
I did a few more adjustments on the T9. I forgot to make it.
Well, I can get off for a second if you want to update the army.
It's just some. It's not a big deal. I'll just leave it now. I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Rear end adjustment, so it swivels a little bit.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. No, I was just wondering. I was like, I seen there's a couple updates, so no biggie. I'll continue on doing some work on your. Well, you did send me a message. Okay. I see that. I gotta. Man, there's so many different things to check. That works. Nah, I thought I'd come do like a little later stream. I guess we got to roll too, don't we? Or could. Some of these fields are pretty big though. How many more fields do you want planted before we just say that's enough for this season? Hey Robert, how you doing?
I just started 10. We'll just finish that one, I guess.
Okay.
Good enough.
Oh, I sprayed another field too. I guess we could do that. Which one is it here? It's a smaller field. I believe it is 1. I sprayed 1. Quiet time, okay. Yeah, I sprayed field 1, so. It's a small one, so yeah, I must do that too. That'll be it. So I better not go spray that other field I was gonna spray. Do we got? Yeah, I think we got rollers on here. Hey, X-Boy, how you doing, man? Surge. No pictures on my live stream. Nothing showing on my stream. You just gotta refresh it if that's the case. Still too wet, Samuel, so tomorrow morning. Oh, are they? Nice. About damn time. Seed is not accepted here. Oh, it's not even... Huh. It's like not even in an actual tank. That's so weird. Like didn't make its way over there or something. They are some pretty big fields. We're just doing some of the smaller ones, but I'm not in position now. Yeah, no, it was just like on a halfway animation or whatever. Is weird. Need to go to fertilizer tank. Yeah, so I guess we can do this field and then be good to get everything going and you got a bad phone call. Uh-oh. It's never good. Okay. So if I need more seeds, like I fast forward a bunch for more seeds, I can just take this truck, eh? Is that how it works? Because I was struggling this morning. What happened, Serge? You got a phone call? I missed that. FERT might be low. Oh, okay.
Pretty much got in trouble for watching a stream this morning in school.
Oh. That sucks. At least you had fun. That's all that matters. You'd have to ask Killer where he got his textures from, but I would assume from County Line, partly. I'm not sure. That is one of Killer's favorite maps. Mine too, so. I don't know, somebody in the stream said it looks like you got textures from County Line. I'm assuming all your textures? You probably got them all over the place. I think the peas and the lentils and the flax and was just, most of it was just images off Google Images, I believe, or some of the ones I found you for flax, I think, were. Other than that, I'm not sure. I'm sure that they're all off Google. But I'm not 100% sure. Killer was one that did it. Oh, okay, I had to find and make. Did you take them from other maps, or did you just go in and get images and stuff? Because some of it definitely looks similar. I think the roads are from County Line, are they not? They look like it. With the cracks and stuff in them. I do like how you added like the Penn West oil signs. That's pretty cool. Well, yeah, no, the extra crops I know aren't from any map because no one else has those crops. So I know the extra crops were made from scratch by Killer, but basically you just got to find images, and then you got to, depending on what you want your crop to look like, you can play with sizes of your textures. I like how that sign says your town won. That's awesome. Hey AJ, how you doing, man? I don't know, this map's just really flourished. I don't know, I quite enjoy it. So which way do you gotta come in this building? I guess we'll see here. See, it might be different with the trailer already full with seed and FERT. Might be different when I came with an empty trailer. I was having issues this morning when I was streaming. Oh, okay. Well, you see, now it gives me seeds, but 16,000 for seeds. Ooh, FERT's getting low, you're right. Hey Matthew, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the trailer park. I know I was going to start saying that. Okay. I just leased that John Deere tractor because I was dumping FERT all over the yard because it kept filling in my trailer, so I was just trying to clean up my mess so you didn't yell at me when you came on and seen there was fertilizer everywhere. So I think that bucket has fertilizer in it, but... Oh, an iPhone 6 Surge, living her up. I think I'm still running a 5S. Oh, a new BMX. I mean, at that age, yeah, I guess you probably... I'm over bikes, but... I think I need to buy a quad. I already have a sled, but... Surge.
Buy a quad.
Yeah.
Buy a quad over a bike any day.
Well, yeah, I need a quad. Like a Renegade. I like the Renegades. That's probably what I'll buy. We'll see. I don't know. We already have a... I believe it's 1000cc quad on the farm already, but yeah. Oh, alfalfa, do they? Well, you talk to Killer on that. Hey, Killer, alfalfa says real map makers put alfalfa in their maps, like the crop. All you really got to do is go to that base county one that you helped put in the alfalfa, and boom. He's just laughing. This takes a little while, that's for sure. Hey Braden, how you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. You could buy a rim from a quad. That's true, Serge. Or you could save your entire life. No, you do what you want with it, man. So what do we got here? 10,000 in seeds. Yeah, you need to step up this filling. I mean, it's the same off my seed plan. I got such a slow filling speed. I need to tune it up on mine as well. I was gonna say, if you want my seed plan, I can still send it to you. Or do you like your setup here? I think it's pretty cool, actually, this one too. So we got fertilizer in, but fert out. Oh, speed up fill rate? Yeah, it's somewhere in the... If I go and change your pens up on your cattle farm, I'll see if I can speed the rate up. It's in your user attributes somewhere there. Pretty positive. I might do some things on it for Killer, yeah, 6 boys, but I'm not really gonna edit the map. It's his map, so only if he lets me do things, and if he doesn't like it, then he can just keep it the way it is. But I was just gonna make the cattle yard rather than one big pen. I was gonna make it 3 or 4 or 5 pens, and I'll make them separate manure and stuff. There is a scripting for that. I just haven't done it yet, or I mean, I haven't really looked into it. So black smoke, yeah, I believe. I can't get out there. Killer, oh, you're gonna miss it now, but yeah, Killer tuned up the smoke on the loader, so that thing rolls coal. Where are you going with that loader? Cows? Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, going to Vegas right on, man. Is this done yet? Holy. Yeah, true enough, faster, I suppose. That might be the bucket that Satan edited for like 10,000, or he made it pretty big. Maybe it's even 50, so I'd be careful. You put too much product in there, it can't lift it up. It works good for snow. You can lift 50,000 liters of snow just fine, but yeah, for any other thing, it's need to have 2 separate buckets, I think. All right, on Surge. I'm gonna grab what fertilizer we have, but we got grain in here. We got 32,000, so that'll make us some more seeds. We're actually gonna run out of stuff here to make, so. Have I seen Red River Valley map for randoms map? Yes, I have. It has I think you had a nice dry fertilizer plant on there, if I remember. Yeah, this thing just instantly loads fertilizer. So if I didn't have an already full trailer with seeds, I'm not sure what it would do. Yeah, okay. Man, how much more grain do you have? Oh, it doesn't, Alfalfa? So I was pretty sure I seen your name in the credits, and somebody was telling me I haven't checked the map out. I've checked the map out, but I haven't checked his update. Yeah, because people are like, oh, Alfalfa's on there, and Alfalfa was the one that helped them put it on there and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay.
Why does it look like they're leaking on the bottom?
It's just... It just goes through the trailers, all the fill trigger, or the, what do you call it? The thing in G just needs to be shortened up. It's just too long.
Gotcha.
Same as some combines or stuff do on certain trailers, or it's gonna be shortened up, so. Well, I'm sure anything that gets done on this map will be released, Surge, because his this map already is public, so I'm sure any edits that get done to it will be released eventually as well, so. Oh, okay, well, that makes sense. I wasn't sure, just somebody told me that you had were in the credits, and I haven't checked it out yet, but alright, let's get back to our seeders. We're gonna have to probably get a tractor and a roller too, but oh, you made a video, did you? Did you put it up on your YouTube channel? Yeah, your current version is 1.1, but you've, like this map, you've done some edits to it recently, haven't you? That's not on 1.1? Oh, okay. So the map we're on right now, guys, is the current version on AEM. So, and if I'm to add anything to this map, I'm sure it will still be released with an update. So, Trailer Park, you know where what? I'm not sure what you're saying, Serge. Yeah, but nobody should watch this. Is boring. That's the type of stuff I like. I like watching scripting videos and people showing how to put something into a map almost more than a gameplay. That's what I like. Oh, gotcha. I don't know where that is, Serge. Hythe, Alberta? I don't know if I've ever heard of it, to be honest. Outside Grand Prairie, okay. I know where Grand Prairie is, but yeah, I've never heard of that place before. Did a lot of surveying in Grand Prairie, but yeah, I'm surprised I never heard that name. I maybe did, just not ringing a bell. You won't get banned, and just Nightbot will put you in timeout probably. I swear I changed the limit on emotes to like 7 or 8, so I'm not really sure how to work Nightbot, so. Yeah, I much prefer tutorial videos, but I'm gonna go watch that Alfalfa. And I'm gonna make a post on the page and point everybody to go and watch your YouTube channel. Go watch this guy's videos, they're amazing. No. You can test Nightbot, but I'm pretty sure oh, we're going the wrong way. You can try, but I'm pretty sure anything I did to him did not do any updates, so. What did you say there, Killer? No one really complained about map. Oh. Well, I don't know why anybody would. I don't think there's anything wrong with your map. I haven't ran into any issues at all. Other than obviously mods that we add. No. Ooh, Surge, I'll see you in 600 seconds. That was way more than like 7 though. That was a lot. Alfalfa, if anybody says it can't be done, you're the one that will always break that, I know that much. This guy's planting canola. I'm actually going to come over and plant canola with him. We'll worry about this field after, I guess. That's sweet, Hick boys. That's pretty sweet. Appreciate that, man. I'm on flax still. I need canola. I don't know if I can get across here without getting ran into by a... Ooh! He just barely got missed. These tires right here, though, are like the perfect size for a flotation kit for the Borgo. Oh, look at these things. They're perfect. That's what we need. It's a high flotation kit on the Borgo. Yeah, I told you, man. It holds like 50,000. You have to. It's good for snow, so maybe go get like an in-game bucket or something. Because it can hold 50,000 liters of snow and it doesn't tip the tractor over, but any other product, yeah. Yeah. Or he needed to edit it and make a second one and be like, snow one only. Is what he needed to do, but... They're not going to think you're a narcissist. They're just gonna be like, oh man, this guy is amazing. That's what I think, man. No worries, sick boy. Yeah, no, it's... Farm Sim's is a good game. I thoroughly enjoy it. I don't know why, but I just keep coming back to it. I was gonna play some Sea of Thieves tonight, and the guys are like, "What? You're not gonna come on?" And I was like, "No, I love farming too much." Plus, Sea of Thieves, I stay up way too late farming. Farming puts me to sleep if I stay up too late, so. Sea of Thieves is too engaging. I can never go to bed when I play that, so. That's true, Budman, you do. Got that green truck done yet? No. It's bugging you.
Oh, I can't give away the secrets.
What do you mean the secrets? I know everything he did.
Oh, yeah, you do, but they don't know, so I can't say, oh, yeah, it's about ready, or no.
Okay, I gotcha. You play with the...
Give it out.
Yeah, well... Hopefully I get that dirt figured out.
Oh, that'll be easy.
Well, I'm trying a new way, so... It'll be something I've never done, so it might not be too easy. We'll help this guy get this field planted, so we should be... I'm thinking we're going to be done planting this episode of streaming, I would think.
But I do know that there's a set of rims on hold.
A set of rims on hold. What were you doing? Rims?
Chase rims.
Oh, I gotcha. That's okay. That's just Satan. Man, I should probably send you those bagger pictures.
Oh, yeah.
It is Hicks Boys, always, always. Oh, he has Dodge trucks in his videos? Oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to go sub to that. I love me some Dodge trucks. Alfalfa knows what's up. He knows the real good trucks. I should check Alfalfa. I'm not sure what I don't know if I put your updated Baylor trailer on the server yet. I should check that. It never ends, but Budman's also really picky too, you know. I just asked him to do a couple of things and he just went and redid everything. So
Yes, I am.
he's picky, but he does it to himself.
You're right, I do.
Which, if that's something you enjoy, then why not? Gotta turn that beeping off again.
Something I enjoy doing.
Yeah. Alright, turn that off. Yeah, no, I was just going to, Oh, Surge, you made... Oh, because your timeout. Your timeout should be... You only got a 600 second timeout, so you should be back soon. Yeah, no, I just wanted to test your trailer again and make sure that... Because you said the... Like, the labels and some of the numbers and all the stuff in the bottom corner were... something you adjusted, but... I just wanted to check that out for you. Surge had to make a new account. No worries, Surge. No, you didn't get banned. You just got timed out for a long time. I'm gonna have to look at Nightbot. I don't know. He's not heeding my wishes. It's sad, really. That's a good Hicks boy. Killer here on the server, he is amazing at scripting. He's fast too. I don't know how he does it. It's like he does it in his sleep. And then Alfalfa, he's, like I say, like all the time he's in here, Lua guy. He's the Lua guy. You basically go, hey Alfalfa, you know, I know this has never been done, but hey, I want something to work this way, and he just, you know, works his magic, and then boom, all of a sudden you have a grain bagger working in game.
Oh, yeah, gotta have a little chit chat with him.
Yeah, okay, placement of letters, gotcha. Just a player, yeah. Good player. And I'm a monkey's uncle.
Killer, you can't go anywhere right away. Gotta have a little talk with him.
Who do you have a talk with? I didn't hear what you said.
Killer. What's to do with tracks? You should know.
I know. I had tracks for the C-Dog. Sounds hard. Probably not for you. He is. Killer gets them out fast too, and they're always error free, other than a couple minor issues. He's like, guys, test it for me. I want to release it tonight. We're like, what? Gives you like a night to test it. It's like, okay, I'll do my best. Then half the time, sometimes he releases it before we even get to test it. Funny guy. Most of the work on the page is either Killer's or some of it's Satan's. I'm kind of like minor. I have kind of like minor edits to do with those mods. I wouldn't say I've ever had like something completely done from me. Most of the stuff I work on basically never gets finished, so I'm the procrastinator of the group. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. It never gets done. So I'm trying to work on getting more stuff out. Like the grain truck will be out soon. I'm not sure when. Just say soon. Killer's done some things on it. He's probably anxious for it to finally come out, but yeah, there you go, Bubbles. And Bubbles, man, he is like the ultimate tester. He like puts it through the ringer. You want a mod to get like 400 hours on it in a couple weeks? Just give it to Bubbles. He'll just sit there and do tillage all day. Work up those hours. Well, how's that, Rob? How did I just... Mills County with Con. Interesting. Is that base county map? X-Boys? Oh, you have a flat top, Budman? Huh. Oh.
No, he wants a flat top.
Oh, okay. Jobs never finished, but great plans. Oh, yeah. Ask Bubbles and them. I'm all about the plans. I always have so many ideas. It's usually how it is, right? The guy with less skills has the ideas. I shouldn't say that. I mean, everybody has ideas, but I have a lot. So I think we're gonna have this finished here, which is awesome. Yeah, Bubbles, he gives me much ideas too. He's kind of the one that inspired my Mills County edit that I still need to finish. I had that kick in the winter where I just wanted to edit stuff, and then, you know, I'm just in that mood for playing lately. Don't worry, Serge, your secret's safe with me, man. We'll let this worker finish. Okay, see how this hitch is set up back here on the C-Dock? Like, that's pretty much the exact frame and everything for like a high flotation on a Bourgeois. You could just separate this back piece, turn it around, and put on the Bourgeois. Oh yeah. That's exactly what I want to do. Change up a few things, but... True, Bubbles. Alright on Hicks, boys, yeah. I need to get back to American Truck Simulator. I actually need to get like all the DLCs and get some mods to play with and see what kind of trucks I can get, because there looks to be some pretty cool. I get a pretty nice Kenworth W900 because that's one of my favorite trucks.
Oh yeah, there's some in there.
I've seen some really good mods out there of that. Subway for lunch tomorrow? Hell yeah, man. My girlfriend should actually be making my lunch. She's been making my lunch the past couple days for seating, so I've been pretty lucky. Should be making my lunch tomorrow too, maybe, if I ask her nicely. She was in here, I don't know where she went. Now my issue is trying to find my water bottle. There we go. Tuna? Tuna's good for you, man. What? Helper has empty tank? Are you sure? It didn't come across my screen. Well, that's silly. Maybe he should fill his tank. What a silly guy. No, I like your auto buy being off, but yeah, that makes sense. Oh, he's low on fuel too. Jeez. I'll just run him for the last pass in a bit. No biggie deal. Okay. I'll maybe do that next field. Bring some fuel over with the slip tank. So we'll do one more field, and I guess that'll be our 4 fields. It's probably gonna take a bit to harvest them anyway. So.
Chevy has a fuel tank?
The Chevy truck, yes, on the server here. Has a slip tank in the back, but I believe. Do a patch of corn, oh yeah, in that field too. That thing's ridiculous to take like up and down with a combine and done. I was just trying to think, I was like, what could you like better utilize that as? But honestly, I don't think there's anything else other than just making it grass, which isn't really that helpful, but there we go, that should be good enough. Open seed tank. I don't even need fertilizer, but potatoes, yeah. Oh, did you load all the manure out? Damn. We're probably good on fertilizer, honestly. I don't think I'm even gonna empty this truck, and we only got one more field to do. I think it'll be good. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I gotta put seed in first. Oh yeah, I need to stock up for next season. We got all winter too, though. We can haul crops there in the winter time. Mind you, remember from our county line server, I guess you never played much in the winter time, but we have an issue. I gotta change something with the augers with that radius, because it picks up snow from miles away, and then you can't get crop out of your bin.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be doing a lot of seeding, I'd take Killer's suggestion and get you stocked up.
Oh no, I know that for sure. Do that in the wintertime too. When we're gonna be simming days, we can be making a bunch of seed and fertilizer. Stocking up, hauling it in the wintertime. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, stock your seed up and then, turn it into more.
Well, do we even pay attention to how much we use for these 4 fields? Because that'd be nice number to know, and then we'd know what we need next year plus extra for any other fields.
Yeah, but isn't yours also set up where you put, say 5,000 and you get 10,000 back out of it?
You'd have to ask Killer. The one I did on my map, whatever you put in is what you get out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, if you're making seeds?
Well, yeah, because I'm basically, I don't know, like it uses liquid fertilizer, you don't get that back. So you are losing some input, but
Okay, but if you put it in, you should get more coming back out because you're actually making more seeds.
No, because it's more of just a seed cleaning. I was making it as a seed cleaning plant. So a seed cleaning plant, you actually get less because it cleans your seed. So you get your shavings or your fines or like the leftover crap, and then you usually get less seed. But yeah,
we have ours set up different.
I was just thinking realistically, if you're doing seed, I was just put whatever I put in for grain is what I get out.
And why actually do it then? Just for shits and giggles?
Because it was realistic, that's why I was doing it.
Ah, okay.
Like, rather than just going to a placeable and buying it, you actually... I mean, it's different. Like, in real life, when we get our seed cleaned, like, say if... Canola, we go and buy our canola seed because that's something you can't get cleaned. You can't do your own canola seed. You have to get certified canola seed from a certified grower. Or companies that do it, whereas our wheat or barley, we can take our barley, we can clean our own barley. So we haul it to town, and then the guy in a day or two is like, okay, it's done, so we have to go back and pick it up. And when we bring it home, there's a name for it, screenings, that's what it's called. Basically, that's the shitty stuff they cleaned out. That can just go back in the bin with our barley that we're going to sell. Like, we already have some barley from like last year's harvest, say, so we that's where we put our screenings in, because it can still be sold, it just can't be used as clean seed for seeding. And then we don't need much, but we take our clean grain that's been cleaned for seed, and then when we go to seed, we have to treat it with seed, obviously, or we have to treat it with chemical before we seed it, but at least it's clean.
In other words, you're like re-cleaning it.
So you basically get the seed cleaned, then you put it in the bin, and then when it comes to seeding time, right now we'll pull up to the bin and we have our treating system set up. So you basically, we want so many pounds, and like you got to do all the math, and you got to have a stopwatch and we do like timing and stuff to make sure we're putting on the right rate of chemical. And yeah, so basically the seed comes out red because most of the chemical is red. So like your wheat or barley will come out coated in red stuff, and that's basically the seed treatment just helps it survive disease and stuff. Like for the first 2 or 3 weeks, I think, in the ground is basically what it does.
Cool.
Yeah, I was just thinking for like in-game purposes, like when I made the seed plant in-game, I just wanted somewhere to haul my grain and then pick it up as seed. It's technically, maybe not realistic, but it's somewhat realistic because you have to haul it to town and then come pick it up. But game purposes, what I'd like to do, because like in 15, you could actually, your seed was red. So I was like, maybe with our seed in this game, it's brown. Maybe need to make like a seed layer or something where you go and get your seed, like, I have a treater system, and I pull it up to my bin, and as I'm loading the seed out, it goes into a treater, and it would be red. But
now, see, that's what we got on the Leaf River map, though. When you go to do your seeds, it makes more seeds, but then again, when your seeds come out, they're red.
Yeah, okay. So you've just got a different texture for your seed is all.
Yeah, they come out red when they come out of the machine.
Because, see, I would like to have it where the seed comes out brown, and then unless we put it through a mod that's a treater, then it would come out red after, so you could have both. Hey Trem, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I guess you could do it that way.
120k FERT going to process. Oh my.
You would have to ask Sixgun exactly how he did that, because I don't remember.
But yeah, what I want to do is different, because you'd have to have... Basically, if I didn't want to treat seed and I just wanted to put seed in my seeder, the seeder would take the brown seed like it is in game right now, but if I wanted to treat it, it would take the treated seed, so you'd have to completely re-script some stuff, so it wouldn't be just as simple as changing the texture from one to the other, because
Well, then you would probably almost have to make like a separate thing. Say you do something to tell it to fertilize it, okay? If it fertilizes it, then it'll turn it red. Otherwise, you don't pick that one and you just get your normal seed back.
Yeah, no, I was saying you'd have to do something separate, but I was like, you know, what's the purpose of people going to actually treat seed in their game? Probably nothing. I would just do it just because it's adds a cool aspect to the game, but for some people to actually do it, you'd probably have to make it worth something. Like, hey, say it increases your yield by 10% or something in the game, you know, then, or 20%, then maybe people would actually do it, right? So.
Well, that's why we make it where you put in seeds and fertilizer, you get something else back out of it, because, hey, you're spending money on fertilizer anyways.
Yeah.
Well, if we do like 5,000 seeds, we'll get back 10,000 seeds out of that, because it's like the fertilizer and all that just repopulates it and makes more seeds. That's the way that we did it.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if you can actually tell the game to give it a fertilizer level, so like the planters that don't use fertilizer, or, you know, the other ones, then you get a higher yield. That's a lot of scripting right there.
Yeah, see, Rob, I was thinking to give it a fert level, but then I thought, well, if you're playing with the 3 fert level stage, when you seed with an air seeder, you're also putting fertilizer down. So if the seed treatment gave it a stage, plus your drill gave it a stage, you can't...
That's what I'm talking about. It would be hard to do. That would be a shitload of scripting on trying to figure it out.
No, but I mean, to have 2 fertilizer states go down all at once, then all you have to do is spray it once and you're done. That's... I only want 1 fert level from seeding, and then I can spray it once, and then I can roll it or something. That's what I would like to do. So to me, adding a 10%... like an increase in yield to me would be more worth it than a fert level, because if I get 2 fert levels done from seeding, then that takes all the fun out of... I mean, if you're into that, that's cool, but for some people, they'd want to be able to do more in their fields rather than just seed it and have 2 done. But
yeah, I mean, you know, I don't think that would really make it right. I mean, if you do it, yeah, on growth stage, where you get like 10-20% more of yield, that'd be better.
I'm just thinking, like, you know, fertilizer level wise is you're already putting a stage down when you're seeding, and so I want to be able to go with my sprayer, and I also want to do another stage, maybe putting dry fertilizer, or like I said, rolling. Or if you put 2 stages down with your seeder, then you only have 1 stage left to do, and that just, I don't know, that just takes all the fun out of it. I think that's why I was thinking more. But yeah, Alpha says percentages, but I was thinking percentage and yield, because the Giants has it, if you plow the field, that you get 10% extra on yield. So why can't you add that?
I can't remember, is there a 3-stage or 4-stage to fertilizer?
3-stage in the game.
Okay. Now, on your 3-stage, you're already pretty much getting it in a way, because A, you fertilize before you plow. Like, you put shit on there, you're gonna plow that in. Okay, there's your first stage. And then once you cultivate it, you can go back in and fertilize it with your planter and see it putting down more fertilizer.
Yeah.
So then all you gotta do is go back and respray it eventually, and there's your 3 sections done already.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you did 2... Oh man, how come the other drill's going down? Are you doing that? Oh, you know what? It's probably on follow me, isn't it? Oh. Well, how the hell are you supposed to get in the field?
You know, when you go up into the stages, it takes your fertilizer away anyways, so yeah, you go back and spray it again.
No, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to do 2 stages with cedar, because then you can't do anything else in your field. That's what I was saying. But
exactly.
From what I know,
I get exactly what you're saying.
From what I know, it's extremely difficult to do 2 fertilizer states coming out of the drill. From what I read something. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alfalfa, but somebody said you could put the fert level. If you took the nodes in Giants or whatever, like say on a drill, and you can make a fertilizer stage before your seeder seeded it, and then after your seeder seeded it, you could have another fertilizer stage behind that. But I didn't think it was possible you had to go. Yeah, see, Killer says you can't.
Yeah, I just don't think that it would let you do it with all the scripting in it, because it would take a lot to do that, to redo it.
Yeah, like it's 1 FERT per day. I don't think you can do 2 in a day from what I've understand.
You can actually do 2 in a day, because you plow your shit in, and then you cultivate it, and when you cultivate it, it actually kind of dries it out, if you notice the texture of the field. Then you go back with your seeder, and you can see it laying down fertilizer again, because the color will change again.
Yeah, but are you playing with seasons? Because if you're playing with seasons, you can only do it once a day.
Yeah, that's not on season.
Like, if you don't play on seasons, I'm pretty sure you can just put down fertilizer stages altogether, but...
Yeah, that's not on season.
Fields aren't big enough if you plow and seed in 1 day? Well, yeah, it might take a while, but... You filling that girl up?
Well, if you get more people on the server, it's possible.
I will be adding more eventually here, so...
Yeah, get to it.
Now, see, Alfalfa says you can... Said it's possible. I was thinking it'd kind of be cool if you added like 6 stages of fertilizer, so you technically could put 2 down with the drill and a bunch of other stuff, but yeah. I need video evidence, Alfalfa. Yes, I do. And then I need an extensive tutorial. No, I'm just... I like that stuff, man, because I can go do it myself, and then I learn things, you know. When somebody does a tutorial, they don't... It helps, but sometimes they don't explain everything, and then when you actually do it and see it yourself, it's like, oh, okay, and then the next time I go, like, say, like, you know, I watched a video on how to put, you know, a crop in or whatever, then I watched that video, and then you can go put any crop you want in it, and, like, it just, you expand from there. That's why I like tutorials like that. It's one thing Serious Mods does really well, is his tutorials are really, really well done. It helps people learn, and then, hey, I was like, oh, I learned that, and then you just expand upon that with your own knowledge. It's, I don't know, I don't know why more people did that. I can't really write good tutorials, but I did one with the GPS on combines and stuff, but I'm not that great at explaining stuff. What did you want in this field, Killer? We got canola, we got peas, we got flax. What's the prices of all your crops? Did you change the prices on like your lentils and stuff? Oh, man, they're crappy. They're really crappy. Why are we doing... Oh, you're good there. Why are we doing all the crappy crops? They're all worth like 500. Later, Hicks boy. Thanks for tuning in, man. Wait till demand? Okay, if we ever get one. You did, Alfalfa. Oh, interesting. A separate mod for the GMKFC. Yeah, I incorporated that mod into Mills County. I don't think Killer put it in this map, but something we should look at. Wheat, canola, peas, and flax. Doesn't matter to me. Sure, let's go barley. Why not? Why not? I like to live on the edge a little bit, you know. It's not like barley's very common, right? Fairly common crop. Alfalfa, that sounds very interesting, man. That's crazy. We better get this cropping before we get some rain. I'm gonna try and get turned around here. Oh wow, yeah, this hill's giving me some troubles here. For whatever reason, my cruise was not working for some reason. That's crazy, man, Alfalfa. That's awesome. This is very, very interesting. Oh, it's raining. We're gonna get shut down. It's no good. Does it let us seed in the rain? I just don't think you can harvest in the rain, but I'm pretty sure you can seed still. You up the torque a bit. Okay. Seems that way. Yeah, that's still struggling a bit, but it's no big deal. A drill like this should make a tractor work, so. I just love it. I'm using a Seed Hawk, but I got a Bourgault monitor in here. Suck it, Seed Hawk. I should actually get you a new picture of the updated X30 monitor. I don't have the X35, but the newest monitor update now, they have sectional control for your fertilizer and your seed. Imagine that, eh? Like right now, basically your seed and fertilizer shut off together. I mean, you have separate wings, but now Bourgault's come out with separate fertilizer too, so you can have completely separate times for your fertilizer. It's nuts. But I think it's like 10 or 15 or 20 grand option or something like that. My dad's like, no. We don't need it. And I was like, ah, oh, come on. I just need to get some lights on. Yeah, pricey. You want to know how much tracks are for the Bourgault if you want to put tracks on the tank? 110 grand just for 4 tracks. That's how much tracks are for the tank. Yeah, 110 grand. It looks wicked as shit. Like I swear you'd never seen anything cooler looking, but for 110 grand, no thanks. We'll stick with tires. I mean, he'd never get stuck, but still. If I win the lottery, I'll do it. I think the lottery's like 60 million. I'd be like, ah, what's 110 grand? Let's slap those tracks on there. Because anybody that has a Bourgault, they'd know. They'd be like, ooh, that's 110. 110 grand option. He'd be like, mm-hmm, no. Silly. Cool, but I mean, in our area, not necessary. I mean, if our fields were underwater, like half Saskatchewan usually is, like you guys over there, yeah, you should get tracks for your stuff, but every time I look at Saskatchewan, it's always like just all I see is water engulfing like fields and. But that's when you get when it's flat, though, right? It's nowhere for the water to run; it just sits there. Oh, only the southeast side, gotcha. Okay, so you got a little more slope and ditching to where you're at, I'm assuming. Oh, that's not bad then. I didn't know there was any hills in Saskatchewan at all. I guess it's just a joke though, right? See your wife leaving you for like days with the dog.
That's not what your lady said, killer.
Oh yeah, I suppose we are the joke, yeah. Damn NDP. They know how to ruin
5 inches.
They know how to ruin a province anyway. Eat your carbon tax. So it's funny because as a farmer, our fuel is still exempt from the carbon tax, luckily, but that's the only real. We still end up having to pay for it. Any trucking that we pay for, like any trucking company, they have to include the carbon tax now, right? So.
Really?
Yeah, so any goods we pay for, if we get them hauled to the farm and stuff, it's more money than it used to be.
See, you fertilized that field before, right?
Yep.
Now you see the change in the color? It looks like it's getting dry, although you're putting fertilizer down.
This is because I'm seeding, though. This is the seeding texture.
True. Now, if you weren't putting down fertilizer with that, it would change another color.
No, it'd be the same still.
Would it?
Yeah.
Because, I don't know.
No, this is just a seeding texture, whether you're putting fertilizer down or not. If
you're cultivating at the same time as you're seeding.
Yeah, it's a new day though too. From when I sprayed it. So technically, actually,
true.
If I was seeding and not putting fertilizer down, this seeding texture would be a little bit lighter color than what it is right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, and it's darker. Gotcha.
But it's darker because I'm putting fertilizer down, and this other field already has fertilizer on the plowed or the worked ground. But yeah, so it's a new day, so it's allowing me to put fertilizer down anyway. But oh, I bet alfalfa. Yeah, I remember that. Just seeing pictures, and oh yeah, I was just farmed underwater, and sad sight to see, that's for sure. And this field's not actually as small as I thought it was. Just wait till you get some. There's some kind of some steep slopes over. Well, I shouldn't say steep. They're not that steep, but the trails give this tractor a run for its money. On this side, anyway.
Hey, I put a link in Discord here. If you get a chance, check it out.
Okay. Oh, what? You were tired of all the rain and the fog? I was too. It looks way nicer when you can see.
Yeah, there was two different textures right there on the sides. You can see that.
Yeah. Yepers.
Almost looks like the same texture when you go over it, though. That's weird.
Am I gonna miss that power pole? No. I kind of figured. Kind of figured I wasn't gonna clear it. Seen for it. Yeah, that's true.
Jackknifing it.
Yep. Had to, man. Wasn't getting out. Woo, yeah, this hill at the beginning here is a little tough on the tractor, that's for sure.
Put it in Greenville.
What's that? Put it in Greenville?
No, I said put it in Granny Low.
Oh. Seems like it. We're in full granny mode right now? That's why we're inching. It's gonna get turned around here. And then we'll get a line set up. This will be our last field that we're seeding. Should be alright. I just want to get to the other side of this field, and that's when I'll start my GPS line. So I'm seeding my way over there. It's going to be a tight corner for the drill. Yeah, not too bad.
Can't stand square fields. If they're square, I'll put grass around it and then retail it up to make it unsquare.
I mean, some fields are square in real life, like.
Well, yeah, but you know, you look at most of the maps, everything's square. I'm in a complete square.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think a lot of people just like that for benefit for like helpers and course play, but I mean, that stuff's getting so smart now, it can handle fields like this. Course play can go around this grass patch and trees now. It's got an island feature on it. Well, I mean, the dev version does, but.
Yeah, it does. I like it too.
Works for combines, everything. Like it's. I was waiting for the day they do that because yeah, it's one thing I had trouble with course plays. I liked a lot of trees and sloughs in my field, so I could never use course play just because of that reason. And now you can. So.
I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot in real life, yes, there is square fields, but how many pure square fields do you see? I mean, there's always something in it. You got water drainage, you know.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be on course 1 here, Killer, so. I don't know if it will work for you, because lately when I've been trying to load your course, it doesn't work. I have to copy from neighbor or just make my own, but the other stuff hasn't been working. I don't know if I'm probably gonna run out of seed before I get this field seeded, but I'll have to see. I guess I'm at 49%. Nice, then we get to do a little more spraying, some rolling hopefully. And then harvest time. Yeah, well, I guess we got some cow stuff too, don't we? Like silage and... We'll have to get a few more recruits on the server, I think.
Yeah, more recruits.
Why can't I move my mouse? Damn it. Hold on, guys. There we go. I couldn't move my mouse side to side for a second.
Yeah, more recruits would get it done a lot quicker.
Oh, we used to have 4 people that were on, but...
Yeah, there for a while you did, but then just like nobody's on it anymore.
Yeah, well, they have commitments. Bubbles has reasons why, and Satan has done university, so he's out in the country with crappy internet, so not much he can do either. So I understand where both of them are coming from. So.
Oh yeah, true.
I soon might be the same way.
Yep, I get you.
Mind you, if Killer can be in Saskatchewan and still get decent rural internet, then I should be able to as well.
Well, actually, if he streams and you're still on the server at the same time, you'll still be in the stream.
Yeah, but I'm the only one that streams, so...
True.
I don't think Killer's internet would handle him streaming, and
Or was it Bubbles that was going to stream and take over for you?
it was Bubbles, but
I hear a bud in there.
I just don't know if he's ever going to stream, is the thing. I know he wants to get it set up, but with his circumstances, I wasn't sure if that was ever going to be a thing. Later, Alfalfa. Thanks for tuning in, man. Oh, we got the big blue machines in sync. Seeding some acres right now. Putting down the pounds. I don't know if I'm going to get this whole field done. I'm kind of getting tired.
Just send it.
Gotta be seeding early in the morning in real life.
As long as you don't got too much rain.
Shouldn't have any rain tonight, so. I went out there about 9 o'clock just to fill the seeder up for tomorrow morning. It was actually probably dry enough that I could have started seeding, but that is not in our plans because my dad was off somewhere for the night and I hadn't had supper yet, so I wasn't about just to stay out there and seed for a couple hours. Like I have to eat, can't miss supper. No, it's not a dedicated server, Hamish, so I already have plenty of people for it. People that we can trust, just so stuff doesn't get released before testing's done. But thanks for the sub, man, appreciate it. Welcome to the trailer park. Can have like my own army now in the trailer park. Mind you, we're both seeding this. We should make pretty short work of this field. Covering some acres. Oh yeah, woo! Passing them. Oh, now we're in like sync. See, this is called skill right here, guys. Like, in real life, you normally can't do that. Drive side by side. It's just not possible. I mean, technically it's not possible in this game either, but I actually think you have a higher horsepower tractor, so you probably don't struggle as much as I do in some of these little dips. I think I'm rocking a T9, what? I think it's a 9.645, and you're rocking a 9.7, I believe, aren't you? Yeah. I like to go a little bit smaller so I have room to upgrade. So yeah, it shouldn't take too long, I guess, get this barley done. That'll probably be it for me, I think, after seeding. Get some sleep. So we got 420 acres done in real life, so I did that in, I'd say 2 days, 2.5 maybe.
Wow.
It depends though, like right now we're on peas and we can seed 100 acres of peas before we have to fill with our giant tank, so it doesn't take long for me to seed a 150 acre field when I only have to fill it once and I can do 100 acres.
That's true. You were going pretty good. I mean, 4 miles an hour, but you did a wide spread.
Yeah, I do 4.5 miles an hour and it's a 62-foot drill, so it doesn't look that big when I'm like pulling the field, but if you sit back and you look at the tractor and the seeder coming down the field at you, it looks small, like it looks massive. Mind you, we do have some guys around us that have 70s, but other than that, I'd say in the area we're probably like the second biggest drill, I would think. Everyone else is around 50 or smaller usually, I think, but we used to have a 52, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. 62 is just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but how many acre of a field is your biggest?
440. But that's half a section basically, and like together, like it used to be a bunch of different fields, but like, you know, over the years we've combined them all. So like, yeah, our biggest field's 440 acres.
That'll take you damn near the day to do that.
No, like it depends what I'm seeding. If it's canola, it usually takes 2.5 days, maybe 3.
Oh yeah.
Because canola is a little bit slower.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can only put in so many canola bags on the side at once, so I'm filling, I can't remember if I do 70 or, I think I can do about 90 acres with canola. Or
yeah,
maybe 80.
that is true, and you get a lot of downtime because you got to fill everything up.
And to fill our drill with the newer, like the conveyor auger on it with the conveyor belt, it's like super fast unloading, but since our tank's so big, it takes about 40 minutes I think to fill it usually. So pretty much almost an hour. Sometimes you're doing that 2 or 3 times a day, so that's 3 hours gone just for filling.
Yep. That 3 hours takes a lot, takes a lot out. You don't think so, but it does.
Well, we have like our truck and trailer set up so we pull up and we don't have to move it. We just move it from the truck to the truck. I'll have to show you guys one day, but like it's
therefore, but sometimes you'll be at a certain part of the field, and you have to go all the way there. Unless you get it when you're at the end row.
No, once
you still have to go across the field to get it because it's only parked in one spot.
Well, yeah, and you don't drive the truck and trailer in the middle of the field.
Exactly.
No, I have to drive over to the truck and trailer every time. I usually leave an unseated part because I don't like to fill on a seated part. So I usually leave an area near the entrance of the field that I seed last. That way we can fill on the unseated part every single time.
So you got to figure right there, you got to travel back to the truck to fill up. So you're looking at a little time there.
Yeah, not a lot, but a little bit.
A few minutes.
Generally, what I'll do too, depending what approach I come in on, second. Excuse me. I will start seeding the furthest away from the truck and trailer. So that way each fill I'm working, as I'm seeing the field, I'm slowly getting closer to the truck and trailer, but
true. Yep.
It doesn't matter. You can seed either way. You can seed away from it or closer to it. In the end, it all makes like the same distance. But
yeah, but it's a little bit easier if you start seeding from the outside and you work your way in. Because you're right, it does make a difference.
Well, I mean, I'll seed outside rounds and then I go back and forth. But yeah, it just depends on what side of the field start and finish on. Hey Trevor, how you doing, man?
Because that guy does it here too. He'll do his outside rounds, and then he will plant one side of the field, and then when he goes back and fills up, he'll come to the other side of the field and work his way all to the center.
Okay, see, I don't ever do that. I always work from one side or the other, because I don't, when I'm seeding, I like to have one row the one way and one row the other way. I don't like to have something seeded, like 2 rows seeded the same way usually. I always like to have back and forth, but it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah, he goes back and forth, but he works his way in, you know, like when he goes back to the truck.
Yeah, I get that.
He works his way, and then he will leave that area where he started planting it and go to the other side of the field and then work his way back in.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. If I start at one side, I work from one side to the other. I don't ever do one side a little bit and then... So I'll always drive over to where I left off and then continue on. It's usually what I do, but there's no real rhyme or reason to what you do. I just try and be as efficient as possible, so not making extra turns or, you know, driving more than I have to. But if it's the same either way, then I'll do it either way. But oh, are you, Trevor? Right on, man. That's exciting.
Last year, he did it weird, like what you guys kind of are. He went diagonal across the field, which he's never done, you know. He's always went like straight back and forth.
Oh, okay.
But last year, he planted diagonal, and I was like, what the hell?
So I don't know what that would be for. I herald
You
diagonal
know, like you
and
go,
stuff, but...
go diagonal when you're like cultivating, you know, after you plow it or whatever, you know, to separate. Well, he followed that direction when he was seeding last year.
I guess that's not a bad thing. I just always seed north to south or east to west, depending on the field. But just easier that way for the combine, and then yeah,
I don't know which way he's going to do it this year.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
All harrow diagonal and stuff.
Yeah, and then that's what he did, you know, and then the way that he heralded it is the same way that he seeded.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't do that, but
I think that he kind of did that just to mix it up a little bit, but I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know if your field just gets so used to going to the same direction like your grass does, you know, and you go to change it up, it changes the way that your grass is mowed.
yeah, I don't think seeding a crop diagonal would change anything, but I know, like, depending the way we swath it, like, it's a big deal here. If you swath, let's see here, if you swath east to west, like canola, you never swath canola east to west, because what generally, if you get we get snow at harvest time. We always usually get a little bit of snow, and snow, if you do your canola swaths east to west, then that snow will land and it will sit on the north side of that swath, and the sun, you know, the sun sets, you know, comes up in the east and sets in the west, so it's never going to melt that snow on the other side of that swath. So I mean, your canola swaths can stay wet for a very long time, so it's usually a no-no to swath your canola east and west. Generally,
True, I can understand that.
You'll do it at a diagonal. You'll do it north and south because you don't want the snow to rest on the north side of the swath. So that's... But for crop purposes, I don't know if that really matters. Man, yeah, your tractor has way more power than mine. Mind you, I didn't turn my drill off, so that'd probably help.
Same tractors, aren't they?
No, he's got a higher horsepower one.
Oh, okay.
And that's true, the way the winds go too. So yeah, if you plant your crop on a diagonal, it might be more susceptible to winds too. So that's one reason why I don't think we do it.
You are right on that one. I mean, yeah, maybe it is by the winds. It dries it out faster or whatever, I don't know.
Because in our area, we know where we get our strong winds from, so generally you also have to think of that when thinking of your crop and stuff.
Well, that would make sense what he's saying, because the year before he did that, we had bad windstorms and it laid down a shitload of his crops.
Okay. So it lodged bad, which, yeah, is usually wind or double fertilizing, like double seeding too, will also lay your crops flat. So that's why companies have come up with a sectional control now. Because say if I get to the end of my field and I have a strip, but the strip is only half the width of my drill, I was like, well, I can't leave that. That's too big of a strip to leave, so I seed it. So half my drill is double seeding, putting double the fertilizer, double the seed down, and come harvest time, that crop will always be laid flat because your crop can only handle so much fertilizer. So generally, when you double seed, you'll get.
Yeah, but don't you turn off your section?
Well, this is back before we didn't have sectional control.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
If I turned my drill off, it turned the whole thing off. Now with sectional control, if you have it, which is an option, not everyone has it still. I have sections, so yeah, like my outer wing will shut off. I mean, it's still not perfect, right? You're still gonna have a little tiny bit of double seeding, but I mean, it saves you lodging, and technically it's supposed to save you some money too, so. Holy man, look at that air seeder driver. He just drove, put up his drill. You know in the manual killer, they tell you to stop as you fold up? I'd kill you if you were driving and lifted the drill. That's a wreck stuff. Have to fire you. Maybe Seed Hawk, they crack it. I don't know.
So what gets you fired quicker? Having a bottle of tequila or driving while you fold up?
Both. No, I don't know. You got cookies random? Oh, you should give me some. Oh, are you serious? No, you're lying. If you got codes, you better send them my way, dude.
Really? You got codes? Holy shit.
I'm relying on you guys to send me Sea of Thieves codes for the stuff so I can turn to my other guys that play the game and be like, look what I got. Because the one
can't you give out some of the codes too to get other people to play with you, or no?
Supposedly the code, no, these codes are just for like a shovel in game.
Oh, like something different?
It's a special item, yeah. And it's only an American thing, US. So I can't do it in Canada.
But you can if somebody from the US gives it to you, can you?
Yes. And our American friend that plays Sea of Thieves, apparently he hasn't found any, or he's not willing to give codes to us, I guess. I don't know.
Hell, planet that field to your left.
That one strip I think got missed, but I'm not sure. And then there's another strip over which I planted as I was fast forwarding, so the crop came up as I was still planting the last strip. So some of it will eventually turn into crop. It just will take another day.
Oh, was that the last field that you just got done planting before you went to the other one?
Yeah, don't put the code on the stream, you silly. Once somebody uses that code, then I can't use it.
Dumbass.
Or supposedly they regenerate, or every 24 hours you can use it again, but...
Oh, you're so lucky I can't remove that. Oh, he can.
I know he's probably trolling, he's making it up, because that's not even the code. The codes are longer than that, by the way. Why don't you go give me some damn Sea of Thieves codes already? Come on, you guys.
I don't even know where you get them from.
Grocery stores.
They like purchase them or they give them out? What?
You gotta go buy Chips Ahoy cookies, and on the package you get a code.
Hell, I could do that.
But they're not in every state, so some states don't have them.
I'm in Illinois, so I'm sure they probably do.
But you gotta be careful too, because I think a lot of people are like, I'm not sure if you have to physically open the box to get the code, or you can just turn them around the back and get the code, because people could just go to the store and technically, you know, people are hungry for these codes just for these stupid items that they're probably turning over the cookies in the store, taking the code and then leaving, but by the time you get home the code's probably already been used, so I don't know.
That's why you dig.
Yeah. Ooh, do we got some hay, or what's this over here? I got some flowers growing. I even read that before he retracted it. I can't do it. Contest isn't for Canadians. Silly. My Chips Ahoy are just regular.
Yeah, why return Chips Ahoy, man? I'd eat the shit out of those.
Yeah. Code's inside the
I like
package,
the
guys.
cheese.
How do you know it's inside the package if you're just trolling? I bet he's got a bunch, he's just not sending them to me.
Probably. He's just trolling you and telling you it's inside.
He's like, damn that Canadian.
Hey, I got a curiosity question. Why did you pick pass up the seating truck?
Sorry, what did you say? Pass of the seating truck?
Did you not pass it up? Or wasn't it out in the field to refill?
Yeah, but we're done seeding on the map. We're only seeding those 4 fields. We're not going to seed the whole map. We're just seeding 4 fields for this first harvest.
Ah, okay.
Pretending like we only own 4, so yeah, that's why I passed it up, because don't need her. Somebody's got to watch these things. Holy crap. Oh, that's hay crop. Gotcha, nice. Yeah, somebody needs to wash these beasts. Need to get one on a roller.
Oh, there's some chips too, Doritos? Wow.
I think he's just talking about codes in general. I don't think there's any Sea of Thieves on Doritos, as far as I know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can get Xbox stuff on there, too.
Well, it's kind of like they give out codes underneath Pepsi bottles and stuff like that. You gotta open it up before you can even see the code.
Yeah. Alright, Killer Man. Have a good night, man. Somebody needs to wash these, holy. So we got some crops going.
Have a good night, Killer.
Yeah, so we'll get a roller eventually. I'm not gonna buy one yet.
Damn it, he didn't stick around.
Yeah, not this time of night. Yo.
I think I'm going to take a look at that.
No. I could maybe show it to him too. Oh, he's got headers in here already.
Look at that, 2 baggers.
Well, the bagger and then the unloader, yeah. One's the unloader, one's the bagger.
I'm not getting my pictures off of those.
What? No. Definitely not. We don't have an unloader, so I can't get you pictures of it because we just rent one when we empty our bags, but we do own a bagger, so it's like.
But it's the loader part, right? It needs to be redone.
Well, both need to be redone, but I wouldn't worry about. I don't have an unloader, so I can't get you pictures of that. I mean, well, we had one we rented, but I didn't take pictures of it when I did it, so.
Well, that's no problem. I can see them. I can find them.
We actually had Ren's prototype unloader. They just came up with a new one, and bunch of us farmers get to use it, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, what Dad's just said there in chat.
Oh, are you serious, Bubbles? Because yeah, I can do that. I'm in the middle of seeding, but after I'm done seeding, I probably can. Well, Killer's technically Dad, supposedly.
Yeah, I just had to change it up.
Bubbles is like...
I know a Killer would be.
Bubbles is like the child. He's a good one, though. Satan's the bad one.
How are you doing, Random?
He's just trolling again. It's no big deal.
Probably put the backwards.
Yeah. Okay, sister. You're just getting those off like Reddit and sites and stuff. They don't work. What do you usually roll, Trevor? Trevor, we roll everything in real life, so... Basically just pushes our rocks in the ground and kind of helps keep that soil compact to keep the moisture in, so... Man, we might have to ban this moderator, eh, for spamming.
Yeah, right?
Let's get this guy rolling. Woo! Man, these roads are squirrely. I don't think you guys can ban each other.
I was joking around and I called Bubbles a sister, right? And then I put that.
Yeah. Trevor, no, we roll after. When you're seeding, you turn up a bunch of rocks and stuff, and so after you're done seeding, you go over your ground and you roll it, and it pushes the rocks back in, plus we've kind of opened up the soil when you're seeding, so you're rolling it, you just kind of close it back up. Or I mean, I guess your seeder kind of packs it and closes it up already, but the roller just compacts it a little bit more, and just, if there is any moisture, just keeps it sealed, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to wash these guys up for sure.
You're gonna wash those dirty hose.
I have to eventually, yeah. Technically, I can bring my sprayer back too. Let's do that before I quit for the night. So we're not going to see this field, so I can put the sprayer away. Well, we'll still need the sprayer anyway, most likely, but not for this field. I wonder if the thing's still locked, maybe. Alright. Oh, yeah, we don't want that. My bad.
Going over!
I was like,
What
yikes.
the heck?
What?
Oh, you're a couple seconds behind, and I just seen that part. I kind of figured it out.
Yeah, that's the wrong folding that I didn't want to do. Oh no! Killer removed the beacons on the trucks. Damn him.
Oh.
I gotta put him back on. I gotta put him on the cab.
You know what I'd do?
What?
I'd put them on the cab and then make it where your front lights strobe too.
The front lights do flash.
They do what?
I'm looking at them right now. They all flash. Front lights and everything.
Yeah, that's your hazard lights.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you turn on the strobes, your front lights like that will strobe, you know, like a cop car's front lights.
Oh, yeah. So I'm not a fan of strobes.
Just saying for your orange lights up there, not your normal lights, but your orange lights.
Like the beacons?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they already strobe. If you turn it on in
The
your
beacon
settings,
strobe.
you can get.
But see, your parking lights there are just flashing like that. But if you made them flash faster, like a strobe,
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
they flash back and forth, you know, side to side.
Yeah. Yeah. I like them the way they are. I know some people that try and do the strobes and stuff, it like conflicts with some of the mods, but I guess that's a little different.
It was just a thought.
Yeah, it's a good thought.
That's what my truck has.
Yeah, okay. Make sure I stay in my lane with this thing. Look, we're catching up to the train.
So, like, when you're pulling the fifth wheel with a big something on it, you know, you turn on your strobes.
Yeah. Must be an American thing, I guess. I don't think I've seen many Canadians with strobes.
Well, whenever you're around here in this area, like towing something, you gotta have caution lights.
Now, see, all we have to have here is we have to have beacons, wide load signs, and flags for anything sticking out from your trailer, and then, like, you don't even have to have your four-ways on. I mean, for, like...
No, not your four-ways, but I'm talking, you know, flashlights as in strobe lights, you know, you gotta have strobe lights for.
Yeah, see, we don't have to have that. Because none of our stuff has strobes on it. We have beacons, and then you have to have a wide load sign, if it's a wide load. And then flags, like we were hauling a tractor with duals once, and we just had to have, you know, some orange some orange flags on magnets stuck on the outer rims because they were hanging over the trailer. That's about it.
And a lot of times around here, depends on how big and wide load it is, you'll actually have a follower and a trailer on you.
Yeah, we have that here too. If you're getting a bin from Meridian or something, and they haul those bins on a trailer. And well, what else was it? We got something from some other province, and it had to come down, and we had to set up a flagger or somebody that drives ahead for the guy. We had to we had to find somebody to do that because in the one province their restrictions were different than ours, so we only had to have them in the one province, but then not in the other province. It was weird, but.
That's why I call them a tagger, because they'll sit there in the lights until you go through, and then they gotta go back up ahead of you.
Yeah.
The guy in the very back, he just pretty much stays back to hold the traffic off back there.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually don't have that big of stuff that we have to do that, but... Probably gonna need this setup here because we'll probably have to do some more spraying for sure, but...
I like that system that you're doing right there. Yeah, that'd be a wide load and beacons.
Yep. Yeah, I need to get a wide load sign option on these trucks.
The other thing that might be pretty cool, so you're in front of the sprayer wheels right there on that outside. You put a beacon light, a small one on each side of that, so when people are coming, they can see it.
Yeah, or even get some flags too, I guess, or something.
Yeah, so that way they know when it's sticking out, you really see it. It'd be like, don't hit this, and it's gonna hurt.
Oh, we're cranking her too much.
You don't have a tractor that big on your farm, do you?
I don't have a what, sorry?
Tractor, semi-tractor that big on your farm?
No. We just have 2 tandem grain trucks. They do all our hauling and moving grain. And
yeah, that makes sense. Why have a semi when you can have it for a dual purpose?
I don't think I've sent you. I'll have to send you a picture in chat of what we use for. Because hauling to the grain elevator with tandems is stupid because our tandems don't hold a lot, right? So we pull basically we pull half of one of these Super B trailers here with our tandem, so we can haul more. I'm trying to think what that is on the ground there. Looks like flax.
Yeah, you can haul more then.
Well, yeah, it's stupid to haul the elevator with a tandem truck. It's a waste of a trip.
That's what I said. Why have a semi when you can get more of it with your truck?
Mind you, though, our trucks are only like 500 horse, so they're, it'd be better to have a 600 horse truck because it is a little hard pulling that trailer when it's full. Like I'm not as good as driving as my dad is, but I just feel like it's a lot of horsepower is needed to pull that stuff.
Can you chip it?
No, well, I don't know, maybe with trucks, but you can just go and you can just tune it up, but when you start doing that, you start putting strain on other parts.
Increase the turbo a little more?
No, I think our other one's gonna have a little more horsepower, but we're eventually gonna get a semi too. And like a triaxle trailer, I think. We don't have a need for Super Bs, but a triaxle trailer, yes.
Save money and just go get the engine overhauled and tweak it. Or put a different engine in it.
No, because we don't want a grain trailer. Like, we want to eventually like haul our own bales and stuff with a step deck and stuff, so we do want a semi.
Then you take the green box off.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
It was a thought.
Take the green box off and it stays off. They're not interchangeable that easily.
Oh no, but you take the green box off, you're done with that, you just change over to a semi on that, see?
Yeah. Alright, stream, I'm going to be done for tonight, so thanks for tuning in, guys. And we'll see you next time. With